Today, these four bargain hunters match their shopping skills as Lever Brothers, makers of new blue liquid whisk that gets all the family wash really clean, and Dove, the amazing beauty discovery that creams your skin while you wash, presents The Price is Right, the exciting game of bidding, buying, and bargaining with your host, Bill Collins.
Well, thank you. Hello there. Thank you all very kindly. Hello, and thank you, and welcome, and all that sort of thing. Thank you all for coming here. We appreciate having you. Welcome, everybody, to Price is Right. A little later on, we're going to announce the winner of our calendar showcase. However, right now, let's meet our four bargain hunters. Yesterday's winner, and back for her second day, we have Mrs. Dorothy Young, a housewife from Grand Prairie, Texas. She won it yesterday in a squeak with $971 worth of merchandise. Do you have any children, Mrs. Young?
Yes, I have one little girl. We've always wanted a piano for her, and now we have it, for our little Texan.
You have a little girl, and you always wanted a piano, huh? Well, I'm glad we solved your problem, Mrs. Young, anyway. I keep doing it. Next is Mrs. Stella Pani, Stella Obajinski.
Tak, tak.
Tak, tak. Dziękuję.
Proszę.
We got something going here, haven't we? I gather, Mrs. Obajinski, that is a Polish name, by the way we've been going.
It is.
Jak się masz?
Dobrze, bardzo dobrze. A jak się pan ma?
Tak. I don't know what I'm saying. Actually, I can sort of catch pretty good. What does Pan Obajinski do?
He's the superintendent of an office building right here on 44th Street.
Well, that makes it rather convenient. As soon as the show's out, you can go check and see if he's working, huh?
No, he's right here.
Oh, he's right?
He's on vacation.
Oh, you brought him with you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, fun. All right, let's say hello to Mr. Leo McTague. Is that right?
That's right.
A car inspector from Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania.
That's right, Bill.
Hey, that's it. That used to be Mock Chunk, didn't it?
That's right, Bill.
Remember that?
It was Mock Chunk.
And they changed the name, is that right?
They changed the name to Jim Thorpe.
In honor
Mrs.
of...
Jim Thorpe came into the town one time, Bill, to visit.
Uh-huh.
Now, understand, we're at the foot of the hills of the Pocono Mountains.
Yeah.
And being Jim Thorpe was a great woodsman,
Yeah.
she decided to fetch the body into Mock Chunk.
I see. And
And
later...
then we merged from East Mock Chunk to Mock Chunk.
Uh-huh.
Of course, you understand who Jim Thorpe was.
The greatest athlete I suppose we've ever had in
That's
this country.
right, Bill, that's right.
And they changed the name of the town to honor him,
That's
huh?
right, Bill.
Swell, Mr. McTague, and our thanks to you. Let's say hello to Mrs. Rose Leon, a teacher from Miami Beach. Hi, Rose. What do you teach?
Well, I teach parakeets to talk.
We'll go into that little, sure. Well, you'll all get a chance at some real great buys, because we're going to be back here at The Price is Right in just a moment. But first, here's a word about a fine product of Lever Brothers. You know, nobody has to remind you ladies that there's quite a lot of work involved in turning out a clean family wash week after week. And with all that work you do, you're certainly entitled to a wash that's really clean. And I mean all of it. Not just the easy things, but the hard jobs, too, that laundry powder simply can't touch. Well, now, that's exactly why Whisk was born. Lever Brothers has put into this liquid detergent a new kind of cleaning power. Now, let me just tell you about it. You can see how it works. You can see how it works in your own home. Say on something like this, a grease-stained dish towel. Well, no longer do you have to wash it and wash it and wash it and still not get it clean, because now you can whisk it just once, and get it spotless. Now, when you see how beautifully Whisk works on all the tough jobs, you'll know it's the perfect detergent to get all your family wash really clean, and we mean really clean. So you go modern next wash day, huh? With a new look in laundry detergents. You shop for Blue Liquid Whisk. Okay, now let's get going with The Price is Right. You know how it works. We put the merchandise up for bids. You bid on it, bid as high as you like, stop whenever you like. The merchandise goes to the person with the highest bid if they do not go over the actual retail value. You all ready for the first one? We got something real great as a starter on this one, so get set, watch over there to your left and a little to the rear, and here's our first item to go up for bids.
For a distinctive patio, here's a unique group of outdoor furniture by Vandycraft. First of all, a tete-a-tete with 2 seats and table in between, built on a single frame with wheels and handle for easy movability, and shaded from the sun by a colorful parchment umbrella. and a gourmet chuck wagon. It has drop leaves, storage chest and drawer, bottle rack, large shelf space, and its own ice cooler. And the third piece, a charming covered wagon chaise lounge, adjustable and complete with pad and canopy. All three in sturdy redwood to make up an unusual group of outdoor furniture in picturesque American casual design. Price authority, Dandycraft Chicago.
Well, there it is, and it's going up for bids right now. You all set. We're going to start with our champion, Mrs. Young. You're going to start the bidding, Mrs. Young. Yeah, you want to start it right off there?
I bid $50.
$50, says our champion, Mrs. Young. All right, how about you, Bonnie?
$75.
$75. Thank you. How about you, Mr. McTagg?
I'll make it a 100, Bill.
Thank you, sir. Miss Leon?
119.
119. Mrs. Young, our champion.
I bid $125.
125. Mrs. Obazinski?
$149.
149. Mr. McTagg?
I bid 155, Bill.
155. The buzzer means everybody gets one more bid, beginning with you, Mrs. Leon. You're at 119. Top is 155. This would be your last bid.
Well, this will be just lovely in the patio.
Oh, boy. Those parakeets talking there, I'll tell you.
I'll say 245.
245 is Mrs. Leon's final bid. Mrs. Young, you're at 125. Top bid is 245, and this is your last bid.
I bid $250.
250. Miss Obazinski, you're at 149. Top is 250. This would be your last bid.
I think I'll freeze.
Okay. Mr. McTagg, you're 155. Top is 250. Final bid of the game. Make up your own mind now.
250 the high bid, Bill?
250 is high, yes, sir.
I'll say 255, Bill.
255, says Mr. McTagg. Okay. Well, there they are. The bids are in, and reading from left to right, here's the way they stack up. 250, 149, 255, and 245. And in here we got the answer. And ere long, we will know. I know. Say, actual retail value, $332.94. Mr. McTagg, it is yours.
Boy, is that going to look good in my yard. Wow.
Boy, you're going to look good when your wife gets a hold of you. That's all I got to say. You've just seen the most torrid love scene on television. All right, now. Everybody get ready. Let's take a look at the next item. This one is fashioned for elegant summer days in town.
You'll be a smart gal about town wearing this stunning sheath by Claire McCardle, designed in rich tapestry weave cotton with delicate sleeves and flattering square neckline. You'll know when it's time for your date with this elegant 17-jewel Wittnauer wristwatch. Notice its smart, lean simplicity of design, product of the Longines Wittnauer Watch Company. We'll put on these pretty white string shorties by Donnell. Add a touch of the exciting fragrance of Le Mans perfume by Coty. And step out brightly wearing the classic elegance of white kid pumps by Trim Tread. This entire fashion ensemble is yours if yours is the most accurate bid.
Okay, there it is. A couple things I want to remind you of. Mrs. Obazinski, it's going to start with you in a moment, and it's going to be a one-bid item. Everybody gets one bid and one bid only. Now, while you're thinking it over, I'll remind you what you're bidding for. The dress, the Wittnauer watch, the gloves, the Le Mans perfume, and the Trim Tread shoes. Miss Obazinski, one bid only. Let's see how good you are.
I'll say 119.
Right. Now, everyone else, over, under, anywhere. Mr. McTagg, one bid.
I'll say 115, Bill.
115. Miss Leon, one bid.
128.
128. Mrs. Young, our champion, one bid.
130.
130. Bids are in. Here they are. It was a one-bid item. 130, 119, 115, and 128. Answer. Actual retail value, $122.70. It goes to Mrs. Obazinski. There you are. Watch it there. There you are. Right there, right there.
Oh, boy.
Boy.
I have to get in now too fast.
Well, with the workout, the way you and Mr. McTagg are going at it, I think both of you are going to lose weight today.
Wow.
And we're going to lose our television license, too. Hey, right now, may I present one of television's most charming and gifted personalities, Miss Natalie Corr, fashion and beauty editor on The Home Show.
Hello, everybody. As a beauty editor and as a woman, I'm always interested in beauty products. So when I first heard about Dove, I thought to myself, that sounds wonderful. I think I'll try it. And I did. And I simply love it. Dove is a completely different soap than anything you've ever used. You see, Dove is 1/4 cleansing cream. Just think about that. Every rich, fragrant bar of Dove is 1/4 cleansing cream. And what a difference this makes. You know how soap leaves your skin feeling dry and sort of tight? Well, not Dove. Dove actually creams your skin while you wash, leaves it soft and smooth and, well, younger looking. In fact, Dove is better than any soap for your face, your hands, all of you. And that's a money-back guarantee from Lever Brothers. Remember, Dove creams your skin while you wash. So try Dove soon, won't you? I know you'll love it too.
Now, all you fine people, just feast your pretty eyes on our turntable, because we got something real good coming up for you. Let's see our next one on The Price is Right. Here we go.
Coming your way, a luxurious king-size Castro convertible. Yes, a spirited new design in the Long Line series with a sweeping length enhanced by the lightness of Castro's off-the-floor styling. It features undercushioned spring action and flexible quilted platform. And when open, the king-size bed sleeps too on the Castro-built inner spring mattress. Price authority, Castro Convertibles.
And there it is. Well, thank you, Bev. I will now proceed to give a demonstration, because this is the part of the show I like best. Well, now, ready for all of you. This is not a one-bid item. We'll stop you. You're bidding on the Castro Convertible, and Mr. McTagg, suppose you start it, sir.
I'll say $50, Bill.
$50. Thank you, sir. Miss Leon.
Good night.
Night.
75.
55. Miss Young. Everybody looks funny from down here. Miss Young.
I bid 100.
100. Miss Sobozinski.
125.
125. Mr.
That's what I need to.
Me too. I don't think I'm going to give it up. Mr. McTagg.
125, Bill, was a bid?
Yes, sir.
I'll say 150.
150. Miss Leon.
239.
239. Miss Young.
I freeze.
Okay. Miss Obuzinski.
I freeze.
You freeze too. Mr. McTagg.
I'll freeze, Bill.
You freeze too. Well, the bidding's over. Hey, that ended fast. Well, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We have bids here of $100, $125, $150, and $239. You all set? Everybody cross their fingers and wish. Actual retail value, $249. The winner, Mr. Leon. Congratulations. Hey, I was pass that along, sir. Hey, bonus bell.
Oh, a bonus to get
There's the bonus bell now. Oh, Mrs. Leon, to take special care of your new Castro Convertible, here comes Beverly with a handy bonus, the Hoover Pixie Vacuum Cleaner. Versatile hand cleaner, complete with attachments. And here's something to put your new convertible on. And you can also clean it with your brand new vacuum cleaner, and here it comes right now. A 9x12 loom weave reversible rug by Gold Seal with all the fresh colors fast dyed in the Pueblo line pattern woven all the way through. Congratulations to you over there, Miss Leon. Oh, boy. We'll be back to The Price is Right in just a moment, but first, here's a word from our alternate sponsor.
The dessert that never stops being different. It's a pudding. It's a pie. It's Jell-O pudding and pie filling. The start of dozens of desserts of your own creation. Here's a lemon meringue pudding, elegant to see and with the same grand flavor you get in lemon meringue pie. Easy directions for making lemon meringue pudding are on the back of the package. After adding sugar, water, and egg yolks to Jell-O lemon pudding, bring it to a rich, bubbling boil. It's fragrant with cooked-in lemon goodness. Then beat up 2 egg whites until foamy, add sugar, and beat until peaks form. Now, very slowly, fold in the hot lemon pudding mixture. Lemon meringue pudding, a new, glamorous, exciting dessert. Your family will enjoy the creamy smoothness of all 5 flavors. you'll think of dozens of new ways to serve Jell-O pudding and pie filling, the dessert that never stops being different.
Well, now, how about that, girls? While Dad's at work and the kids are at play, how about you cooking up today's dessert treat, a lemon meringue pudding, huh? It's the greatest.
This portion of The Price is Right has been brought to you by new Liquid Whisk for Family Wash and by Dove. Dove is 1/4 cleansing cream. Lever Brothers unconditionally guarantees the performance of all its products or your money back.
Well, we'll be back in just a little while. Don't you folks go too far away. I'll tell you what we'll do when we do get back here. We're going to tell you the name of the winner of last week's sensational showcase. We'll be seeing you in just a little while. A little pause coming up now for station identification, huh? Bye.
Daytime TV's most exciting quiz game. See Tic-Tac-Doe today.
Here we go into the second half of The Price is Right and the Bargain Hunter's best friend, Bill Cullen.
Oh, there you are, Bargain Hunters, you. Thank you all. Welcome back. Well, without any further ado, let's take a look at our first item to go up for bids on The Price is Right in this segment of the show. Watch the turntable, and here we go.
For a dream kitchen is a big 15 cubic foot Amana freezer. It features an exclusive store-more door with automatic food dispensers, dessert bar and handy leftover containers, and stores over 520 pounds of food on the fast-freezing shelves that have additional top and bottom coils for even 0-degree temperature throughout. Price authority, Amana Refrigeration Company, Amana, Iowa.
Hey, boy, that's real nice. Thank you, Bev. And there it is. You all got to look at it. And who starts the bidding? We're going to begin with Miss Leon on this one. Let's see how well you do. This is not a one-bid item. Bid until stop.
Oh, Bill, I'd just love to have that.
Okay.
$75.
$75. Miss Young.
$100.
$100. Miss Obazinski.
$150.
$150. Mr. McTagg.
$175, Bill.
$175. Mrs. Leon.
$329.
$329. Champion Young. $329.
I'd like to underbid.
No, you either have to stay at 100 or go over $329. Your choice.
$330.
$330. Miss Obazinski.
$495.
$495. Everybody gets one more bid, beginning with you, Mr. McTagg. You're at $175 top. It's $495. Your choice.
$500, Bill.
$500. Miss Leon, your $329 top is $500. This is your last bid.
I'll say $518.
$518. Miss Young, your $330 top is $518. This would be your last bid.
Freeze.
No, freeze. Miss Obazinski, your $495 top is $518. This is your last bid. It's the last bid of the game.
$520.
$520. Okay, the bidding's over. Reading from left to right, here are the bids. $330, $520, $500, and $518. That's the way it stacks up right now. Actual retail value is $569.50. Miss Obazinski, you did it again. Congratulations to you. I'll tell you, someone's going to get hurt here unless you're up. Well, now, to give us a chance to pull ourselves together back here in the studio, I love you too, Miss Obazinski. To get, where was I? Oh, yes. Yes, I love you too. We're ready with the name of the winner of the calendar showcase. That was the one we showed you all last week. Now, before we do anything else, here are the official prices of each item in the showcase. Check them carefully against your own estimates. All right, Brother Pardo.
Okay, Bill, first, the Royal Jackson China, priced at $588.60. Second, the Parasol, retailing for $10.30. Third, the Cambridge Stemware, its price, $684. Fourth, the Rolf's Wallet, priced at $595. Fifth, Coty's Le Monde Perfume, retailing for $225. Sixth, the Gorham Silver and Chest, together priced at $498.50. And finally, the White Mink Capelet, its price, $975, all adding up to a total of $2,987.35. The price of the entire calendar showcase. And now, Bill Cullen, what is the closest bid?
Well, Don, the closest bid just couldn't get any closer. It is right on the nose, and the winner, we have a two-way tie. Two persons submitted identical bids of $2,987.35, the exact price of the entire calendar showcase. Those people are Virginia E. Dolan of Woodstock, Vermont, and Mrs. Kenneth Hopkins of Adamstown, Pennsylvania. Now, in accordance with our rules, we handled the bidding runoff. We asked them both to send in a telegram with a bid on one item. The item was the White Mink Capelet. If you recall, that was $975. However, they both overbid on that, so we tried it again. We asked for a telegram on another item, the Parasol, price of which was $10.30. The telegrams are in. The tie is broken. And the closest bid of $9.95 for the Parasol, which means that the winner of the entire calendar showcase is Mrs. Kenneth Hopkins of Walnut Street, Adamstown, Pennsylvania. There you go. Our heartiest congratulations to you, Mrs. Hopkins. All arrangements for you to receive the showcase will be made immediately. To you, Mrs. Dolan, we're sorry you couldn't be a winner, but we do have for you an elegant Longines wristwatch, time-honored product of the Longines Whitnall Watch Company, and thanks to all of you for being around. Okay, you ready for another item, all you folks? Just let's see what we got coming up for bids now on The Price is Right.
Yes, it's the real thing, a genuine elk's head in a beautiful burnt sienna color with majestic 9-point antlers, fully treated and mounted to be an impressive decoration in your home if yours is the best bid. Price authority, Elmer E. Rowland, taxidermist.
Say, this is one of the best shots of me we've ever had on television. That's all I have to say. Hello there. Here I am down here. All right. It's going to be a Midsummer Night's Nightmare. It's going to be a one-bid item. You all get one bid and one bid only. Mrs. Young, you started. I don't know how many moose heads you bought, but let's see. You go ahead and start. One bid only.
I bid $125.
$125. Miss Obajinsky, one bid only.
Should I bid under?
Oh, under, over, anywhere.
I'll bid 75.
75, thank you. Mr. McTagg.
I'll bid 100, Bill.
100 even, says Mr. McTagg. Miss Leon.
189.
189, here are the bids. 125, 75, 100, and 189. It was a one-bid item. Let's see who's the moose expert in the crowd. Actual retail value, $150. And Mrs. Young, our champion, you are the moose head expert. Congratulations, please. Hey, we're going to give you and your husband, Mrs. Young, as a bonus, a chance to try your own luck. A long hunting weekend, a 3-day stay for two at the picturesque Shelburne Harbor Inn in Vermont, right in the heart of Burlington County, where you'll have a room with a fireplace and a view of beautiful lakes and mountains and maybe a moose of your own someday. Congratulations. There's your bonus card right there. They always wanted a piano and they had a girl, now they got a moose. We'll be back in a moment with another exciting item in today's shopping spree. Meanwhile, let's accept this moose from NBC Television. Moose.
The Julius LaRosa Show in color, the George Saunders Mystery Theater and Encore Theater, all Saturday night on NBC Television. On the Julius LaRosa Show, Julie sings Don't Blame Me, Cape Cod, and I Can't Give You Anything But Love, Baby. The Four Coins give out with their big record, Shangri-La. Jean Carroll goes into her comic routines, and Eileen Rogers sings Third Finger Left Hand and Ain't Misbehavin', all in color on the Julius LaRosa Show. The George Saunders Mystery Theater follows with Last Will and Testament. He had amnesia, but he was a nice-looking boy, and he looked very much like the missing heir to $6 million. So he agreed to pose as the heir and share the take with the con man and his sultry accomplice. Then he learned some people don't care to share. Then Paul Henreid stars on Encore Theater as a happy bohemian who gets quite upset because his daughter turns down an impoverished painter to marry a wealthy real estate operator. There are the shows. See them all Saturday night on most of these NBC stations.
Okay, now you fine four bargain hunters, let's see how well you do. We have something here that I think you're going to enjoy because this is an item of true luxury. Watch closely.
the sparkling brilliance of diamonds. An exquisite circle of gleaming diamonds on a delicate chain by S.G. Barnett of Fifth Avenue. 28 quality diamonds totaling 4.5 carats in a fine setting of precious platinum and suspended on a 14-carat white gold chain. It's yours to cherish forever if the price is right. Price Authority, S.G. Barnett, Fifth Avenue.
And there it is. Good luck to everyone. Miss Obuzinski, you're going to start the bidding. We're going to ask you to bid at least $100 in all cases here, never less than 100 or more. Miss Obuzinski, would you begin?
$250, Bill.
$250 opening price. Now 100 or more, Mr. McTague.
$350, Bill.
$350, fine, sir. Miss Leon.
$4.95.
$4.95 is excellent. Miss Young.
$600.
$600 is excellent. Miss Obuzinski.
$750.
$750, Mr. McTague.
$850, Bill.
$850, Miss Leon.
That's just exquisite.
It sure is a pretty one,
Let
isn't
me
it?
see. I'll say $9.75.
$9.75, says Mrs. Leon. Mrs. Young, our champion.
100 more than that.
Yeah. You want to know how much? That would be $10.75.
All right, $10.75.
Okay, I'm just helping with the arithmetic. $10.75.
I need it.
Miss Obuzinski, you're
I'll
seven.
freeze, Bill.
You freeze there. Mr. McTague, you're $8.50. The buzzer sounds for you bid. This will be the beginning of the last bid round.
I'll
Mr.
make it
McTague,
11, Bill.
make it. No, you'd have to make it $11.75.
$11.75,
Is that what you want to make it?
That's right.
All
Bill.
right, good. $11.75. That's the final bid for Mr. McTague. How about you, Miss Leon?
I'll freeze.
You'll freeze. That's final for you. Miss Young. Top is $11.75. You're $10.75.
Freeze.
You freeze. Miss Obuzinski's already frozen, and here we are. We have bids up $10.75, $7.50, $11.75, and $9.75. And there's Beverly over there with the item. Actual retail value is $1,150. The winner, Mrs. Young, our champion. It is yours. There you go. Huh?
I can do more than touch.
It's yours. The only woman in New York with a moose head wearing a diamond necklace and playing the piano. It's time for the final accounting. Don Pardo, who has won what and who comes back Monday? Probably not I.
Right, Bill, that's quite a picture you painted. Mrs. Young has won the Elk's Head and the trip to Vermont and the jewelry for a total of $1,412. Mrs. Obuzinski has won the fashion ensemble and the freezer for a total of $692. And Mr. McTague has won the patio set for a total of $332. And Mrs. Leon has won the convertible sofa and the rug and the vacuum cleaner for a total of $314. Bill, just the way you like it. They're all winners today.
Yeah, it's my favorite kind. Everyone won something. But Mrs. Young, our champion, with $1,412, and the most surprised look on your face as anyone I've seen in a long time, you are still champion. Yes, honest.
Yes. I am?
Yes. You're still it. You'll be back Monday to defend your championship. Congratulations. And our thanks to Miss Obuzinski, Mr. McTague, Miss Leon. Thank you for being with us. And I'm real happy everybody won something. You'll notice right in front of our guests are little boards. They record the amount of money they're made by the American Totalizator Company, a subsidiary of the Universal Products Incorporated. Well, it's been our pleasure. Have a real good weekend, why don't you? And this is Bill Cullen saying we'll see you again Monday on The Price is Right when Mrs. Young comes back to defend her championship, riding on her elk, her moose, her caribou. Goodbye, bon voyage, and all that sort of jazz.
Models Gowns by Henry Rosenfeld. This is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production in association with the National Broadcasting Company. This is Don Pardo speaking.
Real-life drama comes your way on True Story, followed by the adventures of Mark Saber on Detective's Diary, Saturday on NBC television.